Welcome to Chris's Storytelling Corner. My name is Christopher Muldong, and I am an author. Today I will read pages 4 to 7 of my fantasy short story, The Frog of the Crown. Next week I'll have a manga review for Death Note, volumes 1 to 3, and have a list of iconic items and movies. You can check out my author's website at www.chrismuldong.com. You can buy my first novel, a fantasy adventure called The Monster Prince in the Condiment Kingdom, for $4.99. Also, for $2.99, you can buy my short story collection, a collection of 10 short stories in the horror, fantasy, and realistic fiction genres. This story is in that collection. Follow me on Twitter and retweet my stuff, and check out my author's Facebook page. Links to all these will be provided on the description. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment to this channel if you're on YouTube, or follow, share, and comment on this channel if you're listening to this on SoundCloud. If you're listening to this on iTunes or Stitcher, please rate, review, and share this channel. So, we're just going to pick up where we left off. Okay? So, sacrifices have to be made in order to bring rule to this pond. He was made an example of, and now many others serve me as well. Just look at him. He is my greatest servant now. Everyone looks at Scarefrog's haggard appearance. He lost all his cheerfulness and cannot look up anymore. Are you blind? Bullfrog asked. If this travesty must continue, then I have no choice but to challenge you and your frogs to a battle tomorrow. If that is what must be done, then let it be so. Both sides leave to their ends of the pond. Even though the Frog Prince acts as if he cannot lose, he is aware of Bullfrog's strength. He hatches a scheme involving the mosquitoes to defeat him without getting his own slimy hands dirty. The mosquitoes are fierce, but their little bodies carry very little brains. They suck blood from practically anyone and have difficulty exiting a room. The Frog Prince approaches the mosquito leader, Mosquito Chief, to try to get him and his army on his side. Hello, Frog Prince. Some of my mosquitoes were sucking some frog blood while you were arguing with Bullfrog. They heard that a tremendous battle is happening soon, Mosquito Chief says. What you heard is true, my small yet extremely wise friend, the Frog Prince replies while buttering Mosquito Chief up. He cannot hold in his laughter at calling him wise and laughs a little before going on. I have come here to ask you for the aid of your brilliantly fierce and highly intelligent warriors. The Frog Prince once again laughs at his own false remark. I see that you are in high spirits today. I do not have any issues against Bullfrog, though, and cannot help you, an oblivious Mosquito Chief says. The Frog Prince regains his composure and responds, You do not know this, but Bullfrog is an evil frog who steals all the flies from his fellow frogs. He wants nothing more than to take over this pond and ruin its peacefulness. I actually heard that about you, Frog Prince. I do not know what to believe now. Believe what you see, Mosquito Chief. Have you ever noticed the size of Bullfrog? Have you ever wondered why he is so massive and strong, yet his brother Willfrog is so small and weak? This should be more than enough evidence that he steals and eats many flies. I heard that he even wants to try mosquitoes as a new delicacy once he becomes the ruler of this pond. That is terrible. I have no choice but to help you, Frog Prince. Do you have a plan? Yes, I do. The next day, an epic battle between Bullfrog's army and the Frog Prince's army begins. The Frog Prince has Scarefrog and many of the weaker frogs on his side, while Bullfrog has Willfrog and many of the stronger frogs. However, the mosquitoes are nowhere to be seen. Before the battle that will shake lily pads and cattails, the Frog Prince proclaims, After this battle, this kingdom will be mine. Bullfrog replies, That will never happen, Frog Prince. I will bring peace back to this pond. After the proclamations, the mosquitoes come from the sky and surround Bullfrog's army. Confused, Bullfrog asks Mosquito Chief, "Why are you doing this? I have done nothing to you or the mosquitoes." He replies, "I was told by the Frog Prince that you were going to take over this pond." "I have no such intentions, Mosquito Chief. You must believe me." "I was told that you're so big because you steal flies and eat them. You must have bad intentions if you need to get so much bigger than the other frogs." Bullfrog sits on his lily pad, unable to say anything. He regrets seeing his compatriots held captive and knowing that Mosquito Chief is being tricked. With his plan coming to fruition, the Frog Prince tells Mosquito Chief to have his mosquitoes surround Bullfrog as well. "Do you surrender now? I have won this battle without lifting a finger. Unlike you, I fight my battles with no violence," the Frog Prince says. "I have no intention of doing that. Surrendering would mean that I have failed in bringing peace to this pond." Bullfrog responds after regaining his composure. "Then serve me, and I guarantee that you will be happy." "Never! Servitude to you would bring me the most unhappiness in the world." After seeing Bullfrog stand up to the Frog Prince, Scarefrog gathers up courage and does the unimaginable. He approaches the Frog Prince, stands face to face with him, and tongue pokes one of his eyes. He then turns around and kicks him in the face, knocking him down. Once the Frog Prince gets up, he sees Scarefrog's determination and starts crying like a baby tadpole. Having never been hit in his life as a prince or as a frog, this event turns his world upside down. Seeing the Frog Prince completely vulnerable, everyone sits at their spot confused. Sensing the opportunity, Bullfrog calmly asks Mosquito Chief, "Will you please let me and my friends go? You must believe me when I tell you that I have no intention of ruining this pond. Also, your mosquitoes should not even be involved in this conflict between us frogs." Mosquito Chief responds, "You are very wise, Bullfrog, almost as wise as me. We will now take our leave." After seeing the mosquitoes fly off, the frogs follow their example and hop away, leaving the Frog Prince all alone and dejected on his lily pad. After a few minutes, a human princess sees him, picks him up, and kisses him. He becomes a human again. He returns with his princess to his castle noticeably kinder, especially to his servants. He also listens to the concerns of the peasants more attentively and tries everything in his power to help them. After his experience in the kingdom of the pond, the prince and his princess rule the kingdom in harmony and live happily ever after. That's all for today. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment to this channel if you're on YouTube. Or follow, share, and comment on this channel if you're listening to this on SoundCloud. If you're listening to this on iTunes or Stitcher, please rate, review, and share this channel. Thank you for listening to these readings. Next week, I'll have a manga review for Death Note Volumes 1 to 3 and have a list of iconic items in movies. So, thank you, and until next time.